When it comes to passenger car sales, Audi is the perpetual bridesmaid among German luxury car brands. Last year, the brand's best-selling sedan, the A4, trailed Teutonic titans like the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and BMW's 3 Series on the sales chart. But the picture looks rosier for Audi when it comes to crossover SUVs. In 2017, the brand's Q5 was the top-selling German luxury crossover in the US, with bigger sales numbers than models like the Mercedes-Benz GLE Class and BMW X5. Until the launch of the 2018 model, the Q5 was still in its first generation, even though it had been on the market for almost a decade. The crossover was overdue for a redesign, but it's easy to see why Audi waited so long to take action. Updating a smash hit requires thought and care. The last thing you'd want to do is initiate changes that mangle a winning formula. For 2018, the Q5 finally gets its makeover, and many of the updates have been applied with a light and respectful touch. If you loved the look of the previous generation Q5, you'll feel a similar attraction to the new model. There's a fresh front fascia, but many of the design cues tread similar territory as the old model. Beneath the skin, Audi makes some smart changes that heighten the Q5's usefulness and appeal. Rear legroom has been increased, along with maximum cargo capacity. An upgraded suspension delivers improved ride quality. And under the hood, the Q5 gets a new 252 horsepower 4-cylinder engine that facilitates a 0 to 60 mph sprint a full second quicker than the previous models. Overall, this is a skilled makeover, one that has what it takes to win new friends for the Q5 without alienating the model's longtime cheerleaders. But that doesn't mean this Audi is without drawbacks. Below, we take a look at 8 great traits of the 2018 Audi Q5, along with a shortcoming that should be on your radar if you're considering adding one of these crossovers to your driveway. 1. Sophisticated all-wheel drive system. Audi vehicles with all-wheel drive AWD provide better traction on wet or slippery roads. The drawback is that these systems diminish fuel economy, and this can cost you money at the pump. For 2018, the Q5 updates its standard AWD system to make it more predictive and fuel-efficient. The new system uses sensors to monitor variables such as cornering conditions and wheel slip, and it runs simulations that can predict traction 500 milliseconds into the future. If the driving environment calls for AWD, the system is promptly engaged. If AWD isn't necessary, the system uses a decoupling rear axle differential to modify torque distribution in ways that can improve gas mileage. This new setup helps the Q5 provide better AWD when you need it, and improve fuel economy when you don't. 2. Excellent fuel economy. Audi AWD can take its toll at the gas pump, but this isn't the case with the Q5. This crossover shines as a top choice for shoppers seeking a fuel-efficient AWD luxury crossover. The Q5 has an EPA rating of 23/27 mpg city, highway and 25 mpg combined. This equals the fuel economy of the AWD 2018 BMW X3, 25 mpg combined, and surpasses the mileage of rivals like the Acura RDX 23 mpg combined. 3. Superb fit and finish. Audi. The best luxury vehicles get the little things right, and one of those things concerns the care with which a cabin is assembled. Solid, competent construction can make a vehicle feel premium and expensive. Audi's Q5 is built with meticulous attention to detail. The parts within the cabin fit with an absence of gaps and squeaks, and the doors close with a satisfying thud. When you're ensconced within, it's clear that the Q5's interior is home to world-class craftsmanship. 4. Deluxe cabin design. Audis are cherished for the look of their cabins. When it comes to interior design cues, the manufacturer succeeds in striking a tone that's opulent without being flashy or ostentatious. This is certainly true for the cabin of the 2018 Q5. From the meaty steering wheel to the broad center stack, all design elements point to quiet luxury. And the materials used throughout are excellent, with supple leathers and glossy wood. 5. Engaging driving dynamics. Audi crossovers have historically played second fiddle to sedans for those seeking sharp performance. But there's a new wave of small crossovers offering handling that's crisp enough to satisfy those who take pleasure in driving. The 2018 Q5 certainly qualifies as a pick that offers rewarding performance. It conducts itself with a responsiveness that makes it a joy to experience when the road twists and turns. And this redesigned model bests its predecessor in comfort, offering a ride quality that's pleasant enough to make it a desirable daily driver. 6. Generous list of available driver assistive features. Audi. When you're as old as the previous generation Q5 was, it can be challenging to hold your ground when it comes to driver assistive amenities. New features in this realm get introduced each year, and the outgoing Q5 was behind the curve regarding this type of technology. That changes with the 2018 model, and the new Q5 comes with all the available active safety features a driver could want. Low-speed forward collision mitigation is standard, and the list of optional amenities includes blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic alert, eye-top view camera system, traffic sign recognition, and lane keeping system. The Q5 is also available with Traffic Jam Assist, a nifty feature that aids with acceleration, braking, and steering in stop-and-go traffic. 7. Ample technology content. Audi luxury car shoppers expect the latest and greatest when it comes to technology content. Many of these vehicles provide features that can keep drivers connected and informed even when they're off cruising down distant highways. Audi's A5 steps up its technology game for 2018. Base models come with features such as voice recognition, a 10-speaker sound system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto smartphone integration, HD radio, and Bluetooth phone and streaming audio. Available upgrades include navigation, a virtual cockpit, and an infotainment interface with handwriting recognition technology. 8. Roomy cabin. Audi compact crossovers come with petite footprints that make them nimble companions on narrow urban roadways. But in some cases, the price that you pay for this tidy packaging is compromised legroom for passengers in the second row. You won't have this problem with the Q5. This Audi offers roomy accommodations in both rows, and there's plenty of space on board for rear seat passengers to stretch their legs. A fatal flaw. Car buyers these days are used to having a broad assortment of choices when it comes to powertrains. This allows them to customize and tailor models to suit their needs, whether their preferences lean toward performance or fuel economy. Audi's Q5 falls short in this area, offering just a single power plant. Other models provide more diverse engine selections. Small wonder Audi. The Q5 has been one of the most dazzling stars in Audi's firmament for some time now, and this 2018 redesign helps this crossover shine more brightly. Audi's capable Q has the technology content and driver assistive amenities it needs to go head-to-head with the segment's newest arrival.